Good morning. So kids have their volunteer work today in the afternoon. I have several errands I need to run. I wanted to work out. It's pretty early. It is really raining, so I'm a little bit concerned about the volunteering today. So I know there was a backup plan about doing some of the activities inside, but it's actually kind of chilly also. I think we're heading into some really cooler temps next week, but I'm gonna go ahead and get my day started, get my coffee, my Bible study. I have some cleaning I really want to do quickly before I head to do errands, so come along with us. Still raining pretty bad. Silas is hilarious because he thinks he's coming back inside when I know definitively he did not really go potty. So look at this. Nope. Now he's just like running laps up and down the stairs outside. I'm not sure. I love Silas. I've loved all the dogs I've ever had. But Silas is definitely the dog that every day seems like he needs to do the same commands over and over again. And like it's new. Like we go potty, or he goes potty outside every morning. And he's out here staring at me like, what do we do now? So silly. Now I'm gonna have to walk outside, or I'm already outside, walk downstairs in the rain to make sure he goes potty because he doesn't want to be out here in the rain. And I don't know where the umbrella is. And I'm not letting him upstairs with Scott all muddy and gross. So here I go. I'm coming down here. Come on. He's not our most stubborn dog. I would have to say that the dog we had prior to Silas, our Nyball, he was very stubborn and was very challenging. Silas is definitely more cooperative, but definitely more cooperative with Scott, not with me. So I think because I'm the spare human, he often doesn't follow the commands that I give him because he is very well trained. But he knows that he's supposed to go out potty even in the rain, and then he decided to do laps, I guess. I don't know. He's so silly. So silly. Did you go potty? Okay. Now I want to do some cleaning up before I go to Walmart. I need to clean off the counters and kind of organize a few things up here just so they look better for when I get back. I want to write down the meals that Scott planned up on our board over here so we start the week off more organized. So I would say probably maybe like a year or so ago, I listened to this TED Talk by Mel Robbins, and she's not like a faith-based speaker or anything like that, but she had this concept called the 5-4-3-2-1 rule, and it's been very helpful to me for tasks I'm dreading or feel overwhelmed by, and cleaning is one of them. So the concept is 5-4-3-2-1, blast off like a rocket. So you count down to the task you don't want to do, and then you just do it. So I'm going to do that with this cleaning. I have a couple cleaning solutions that Sonora and I made the other day. We watched a couple YouTube videos about non-toxic cleaning products that don't cost very much money. So I have like a little dishwash detergent spray with a little bit of water in it. It's like Dawn and some water in like a cheap spray bottle from Walmart. And then you follow up with, this is what I got, but there's other products you can get. This is the isopropyl alcohol, and this has a squirt bottle on it, and this is to sterilize. Essentially what happened when we were making the cake for Scott, I think the heat from the stove and from the whole scenario in here, some of the frosting melted and left a giant coating of grossness all over the countertop. So I need to get that done, get that over with, because sugary things that crystallize and just leave a film all over stuff that's going to attract bugs, and I'm not here for it. So I'm going to get that started. I don't know if you guys can see, this is the film that it created, all that sugar that melted, and actually this is, I need to throw this out. Unfortunately, this is Delilah, my sourdough starter, and I went through a little situation, we'll call, and I didn't feed her regularly, and I think she's gone bad. I think she sadly passed away, so I think I need to toss her out and then rinse out this jar, but that's another thing. Just like little things from yesterday, I want to clean up, kind of get organized. The stove, I want to clean this off. And this has special scrub things, but I'll show you guys. So this is a different type of sponge. This might be gimmicky, but it's marketed for these type of stovetops. It's not gonna scratch. So first I'm gonna wipe off all of like the dried crusty stuff that has the potential to scratch. And then I'm gonna wet this with some water and then use some of my dish detergent solution and then follow up with the alcohol spray to sanitize the area. Let's go. Alright, so now that's done, and it went pretty fast and easy. I love the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 rule because it kind of gets you out of your head and into the task you need to take action on. I get easily overwhelmed with cleaning and other things, and life kind of feeling chaotic, and then I can become like so paralyzed I can't even do a task. So that has really helped me. And now I'm going to write all the meals on the board that Scott has planned, so that's ready for the week too. Alright, here's the meals for the week. I already know my handwriting is horrible. This is Scott's handwriting and it's way better. This is mine. And I've been told for many, many years my handwriting is atrocious, and I'm well aware. This is actually after I did remedial handwriting. So anyhow, these are the meals for the week. I think one of these, this one, I think is the crock pot meal. Not sure if I'll do that today because it's already kind of like late in the day for me to start a crock pot meat. I might save that for Tuesday when we have 4-H Horse Club. But anyways, those are the meals for the week, and I'm gonna keep trucking along on my tasks today. All right, here at the Walmart, I don't know why I said the Walmart. I'm actually at the Walmart in a different town, so I did like 25, 30 minutes away from where we live because there's a particular cold brew coffee concentrate I wanna try that they have here, because I stopped using Starbucks on my way to work in the morning because I need more time to get rest. And just to save money financially, we've got a lot of other things going on that are more of a priority, and coffee's kind of like a special treat in this season. So this is the only Walmart near me that has it. So I'm here for that, some dog food, a few other things. I was gonna get gas, but whenever we get gas at Walmart, the car doesn't run as well. I don't know, that might just be us and our experience, but I think I'm gonna get gas at Ingles on my way back to town. It's still pouring the rain, so oh no, the volunteer hours. we'll see what happens. But anyways, I'm gonna hurry up and get this done because I want to get back and do my workout before we head to volunteer. Here it is. This one is so good. This one I've not tried. This one is kind of meh. And this one I haven't tried. Ugh, I hate change. What do you think for the volunteering today? I don't know. I think things like this end up giving me a headache, and they're only cute for like 5 seconds. So not sure it's worth it. It is cute. I ended up getting the vanilla. I hope I don't regret it. I know I love the mocha. I'm not a normal person in that way. I feel like coffee sets the tone for a good day. And I really like to have good coffee, which is why I was consistently going to Starbucks. But like I mentioned, we're trying to kind of optimize our time, and I need my rest as opposed to stopping to get coffee. And I want to kind of get things ironed out financially and kind of relook at the budget. So I got the vanilla, and that big container makes it about $1-ish per cup, which is pretty cheap comparatively, because the Starbucks cold brew concentrate, you only get like 6 servings in a container. So the pop-in bottle, I tried before, I know I like it. You can make it hot, or you can make it a cold brew, or like an iced coffee, and so I'm excited about that. I did end up I found some other bunny ears that were only $1. Sonora made her own for today, but Obi and I aren't sure we have any, so I just got those for $1. I'll only wear them for a few minutes, whatever. It's just for fun, to have fun volunteering. I'm off to get gas, and I might run into Ingles, see if they have any more decaf coffee for Scott. They did not have any decaf coffee that he likes here at this Walmart, so I'm gonna head to get gas and then head home and bust into my workout. I ended up not being able to work out before volunteering because we didn't have time. So after volunteering, I came home and I just finished my workout. It was like a Pilates bar fusion type workout. It's like light weights and bands and a ball, but it's over an hour. So it's a lot of endurance work and planking and core stuff that I desperately need but hate to do. So I'm all done with that. I'm gonna head in and get some dinner. Hi guys. So I didn't film this morning, and I didn't film when I got to work because it was super crazy. The weather was raining cats and dogs. So I didn't have the opportunity to record anything, but just finished work, brought my meal prep, brought some leftovers from carne asada beef that Scott made the other day. So I just threw it together to make a salad for dinner. Heading home, off for a couple of days. Got some homeschool things to do, some hiking with the kids, I hope. It's getting colder around here. We're having like, not a cold snap because nothing froze. I think that's what a cold snap really means. But it's getting to be like 50s, 60s, so we're gonna have a little bit of a chill out. So I'm gonna head home and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, yeah, it's Mama home. Whoa, Mama's home. You miss Mama today? You miss Mama today? Here we go inside. Good morning, vlog. Day off today. I have a few things I wanted to try to do. I'm trying to follow Silas down here without shaking the camera too much. Sorry. We had a freeze warning last night. We brought all of our plants in, the ones that I haven't killed. And It's about 40 something degrees this morning. Tonight is for a chores club. I'm gonna try to make some sourdough. I think I told you guys that Delilah passed away. So I have Birdie and Lewis that I can start feeding, or I can make some sour discard rolls. It just depends on what I think I have the bandwidth for today. Kids have some accountability meetings with me today for homeschool, some things that I assigned them last week that I want to make sure they accomplished. I'll probably look through some things fall apart. Testing and quiz materials today. I know we have some vocab lessons I want to finish from that. And I might rest some today, I'm not really sure. I have some decluttering I'd like to do, so I'll probably take you guys along with me for that. But it is chilly, but it's kind of refreshing. Now I've learned my lesson about this area for springtime, that it's kind of fake. You get a lot of fake outs for spring. So next year I'm probably not gonna get excited about things getting warmer until Mother's Day. I think that's gonna be the time. But let's head inside. I made my coffee, do my Bible study, probably throw together some editing. This house is eating grass. All right, I gotta go. It's about lunchtime, so I'm gonna start a salad. I make my own dressing, so it's non-fat Greek yogurt, this ranch seasoning, and maybe a little bit of heavy cream to kind of whisk it up. I have here at one point I had like a little baby whisk. Apparently that is no longer. So non-fat Greek yogurt. This is a all-purpose ranch powder seasoning that does not have MSG. Believe it or not, there's tons of them that do. And we really try hard not to have MSG, specifically because it has been a link to migraines in our household. I might even need the whisk. We'll see. So it's pretty thick, and I want it a little bit thinner than that, so I'm going to add like a tablespoon or so of heavy cream. You can add buttermilk. You can add buttermilk too if you have it. And I just have iceberg lettuce today. I'm well aware that's not the healthiest type of greenery, but it was on sale because it was about to go bad. And it'd be like that sometimes in the finances. So that's kind of like the consistency. It's pretty runny. Here's the iceberg lettuce. This is just from Walmart. It's looking a little worse for wear. These are the chicken tenders. These are the Purdue whole grain breast tenders. I really like these. Good protein. I'm just gonna tear them up into pieces. I'm not gonna cut them up real cute. That's just not my story today. So I'm gonna eat this quick lunch, and then I have some editing I wanna do, and then I'll probably go on a walk, do a workout. We have horse club tonight. I'll put some laundry in. I have my Lewis sourdough starter. He's out getting room temp. Once he gets room temp, I can feed him, and he might be ready for tomorrow. It's still pretty cold out. So Sonora is out doing her walk with her very big jacket on, and we might make some brownies today. Gonna go for a walk. I can't decide if I want to wear my weighted backpack or not. I think I'm gonna grab it. My workout today is upper body, and sorry, this sounds kind of right. Upper body and core. I do so much core work. As you're aging, it's so important to do core work, and your core isn't just your abs, it's everything but your limbs. And with the work I do, I like to do core work a lot. But it warmed up to be like high 50s, so it feels nice. And I already packed all of my cold weather workout clothes. So I have on these like really silly leggings that I would normally just wear to bed or something like that. So I don't want to go walk around the neighborhood per se, but I'm going to walk a couple laps around our driveway, and I'm going to grab the weighted backpack because it's only a few laps I'm going to do to warm up, and then I'll head into upper body. Turns out we do not have enough eggs for brownies, so that's not going to work. So I'm going to do some editing, and then we'll have some quick dinner, and then head to Horse Club. Maybe I'll make brownies tomorrow. I can go by the store on the way home. And egg prices are just kind of crazy. I have been hesitant to buy them, but we're a little bit shaky on the egg substitutes for brownies. We're waiting to go into 4-H, the Horse Club, tonight. So when did you join Horse Club?
Probably around this time last year or something.
Okay. And what have you learned so far?
That there's Western saddles and English saddles.
And what do you like the most about the 4-H Horse Club?
Mostly just because I get to be there and just chill and talk to people.
Yep, meet people. She's also part, and Obi is too now, part of the 4-H Cooking and Crafting Club, and that's a different night. And what do you like about that one?
I like that there's not as much little kids there. It's mostly people my age.
That's true. It's an older group. And we did a lot of cooking so far.
Yeah.
Not much crafting yet. I think we're heading into quilting and a few other things. But it's a really good group, and it's got a good turnout. So that's been fun for us to get involved in the community here. Got some special guests tonight at the 4-H Horse Club. So this is Lewis, my starter. He's room temp now. Yes, Lewis. Lewis be right. I'm gonna dump out half of this, actually probably more than half, and then feed Lewis and cover him with a shower cap and see if he livens up a little bit. Got my filtered water. Put into Lewis. And this is unbleached all-purpose flour. Lighting is bad, sorry. All-purpose. I probably should measure, but I just don't feel like doing that. So I just kind of eyeball it. That's probably why I already killed a starter. Too casual of an approach. Scrape the sides. You want to get all the lumps out so there's no like dried pieces. And then I kind of wipe the sides, and I wipe the spoon. I use a wooden spoon, I don't use metal typically. But I also wipe the spoon because if you put a bunch of starter in your sink and it gets down your drain, that's gonna be a not good issue. But it will be great for your plumber in town because you'll be paying for that. And I just take a little paper towel and I kind of go around the rim. And Lewis is pretty hardy. I've not had any issues with him, so I don't know, that Delilah thing was weird. so I don't feel like I forgot to feed her that many times. But so this is Lewis, he's my OG. I use shower caps to cover my starter. So that's Lewis. I'm gonna head up and take a shower, wash my hair, get ready for bed, kind of relax and wind down. Tomorrow we hope to go on a hike with my father-in-law to a chimp rescue sort of area. We're not gonna go see the chimps, we're just gonna hike around the chimp habitat because it costs money to see the chimps and we don't necessarily have that in our finances. Also, chimps freak me out and they're scary because they're aggressive. So I didn't really want to see the chimps per se. We're gonna bring binoculars, so I'll take you guys along with us hopefully tomorrow. So good morning. It's like barely 40 degrees, so it's pretty chilly. We're planning on going hiking today in about an hour or so. I got up kind of early so I could finish some editing for another video and do some kind of chores around the house before we leave. Do my Bible study, drink my coffee, my typical thing. So I'm letting Silas out because he kept whining in his bed. I think he smelled me up and was like, somebody's up and they need to be petting me. So taking him out potty and getting our day started. So I'm talking kind of quiet, so I hope you can hear me. Silas just ran around the house and ransacked the place because he's really wild this morning. But I wanted to show you, this is Lewis. So from overnight I did feed him and he did double, but he has a lot of hooch in the top, so I'm gonna dump half of this out and then feed Lewis again. So then maybe later today he'll be appropriate for a loaf when we get back from our hike maybe. So here's what Lewis looks like right now. And I'm gonna put some filtered water. And then the unbleached flour. Stir with metal, but you can do whatever you want. I'm not a sourdough expert, obviously. I think I need a little more flour. Because you don't want any dry blobs or anything like that in your starter. You also don't want it like crazy runny either, because that's not good. Lewis is perfect, and I'm going to put his shower cap on and let him rest. So here's what he looks like. And he smells really good. He does not smell rancid like Delilah started smelling. Getting ready to head out for the hike. It's about 40 degrees right now. So gonna be pretty chilly, so we're throwing on all our layers. All right, we're here at Project Chimps. We're going to be hiking the yellow trail. We just paid for our trail usage and we're going to head on the trail. It's about, what do we say, 47 degrees? Yep. 47 degrees, not terrible, not too cold. Actually a beautiful day for hiking. We'll see you on the trail. Let's see here. So,
The yellow trail is the longest trail.
yes. No, I think the white trail is the longest and the white one's the most treacherous. We're the yellow trail. So there's the overlook. Here's us.
There's no mile markers on there.
Yes.
On the map, so we just have to guess it.
Apparently they intersect.
Okay, they do for a second, but to get the overlook, you have to actually get on the white trail. So.
Maybe they have we feed them the gloves. There's so many of them. I like how they all are just waiting here because they know this is their food. It's like a big farm. That's cool. I don't know what it is, but it's there.
Coming up on what looks like almost a ropes course or like an activity area. We're gonna check it out before we head on our trail.
Oh, shoot.
Is it?
Okay, nope, I'm not doing that.
Oh, it's a two-person challenge.
I'm not doing that with Grandpa shaking it. I'm not gonna get...
Is this supposed to simulate the chimp's playtime or what? You know what I mean?
It's too heavy for this. I'm on the ground now.
Yep, make the chimp sounds.
There he is.
You can hear him screeching in the background.
Really getting loud, aren't they? You thought I was really doing it.
Huh?
You thought it was me shaking it.
Light work, truly light work.
Get it in the middle and jump up and down. See how high you get.
Oh, I hit the ground.
Oh, the water's gross.
Mosquitoes don't like that.
Yeah, they do. Woo! Victory!
Going for it.
Yeah, I like the surfing.
Stop it. It's hard though.
Go to the middle. Somebody.
Oh.
They don't have
Ow. Ow.
it. You can draw it this way.
You're hurting me.
Whoa!
Ow. Stop it. It hurts.
Let's see if we can keep it straight. Get on some. Get all the way up on it.
I don't get... My bad.
You're getting there.
It's too easy to overcorrect, isn't it?
Yay.
You did it! Woo! Enough monkeying around. Now we're gonna head on the yellow trail. So the yellow trail, green trail, and white trail are all together for quite some time. And now we're coming up on just the yellow and white trail. We're following yellow. That's like the moderate, according to the trail map. The white is the hardest, but it's not an easy hike so far, actually. I wouldn't call it easy. I would say moderate's a good definition. Lots of roots, lots of switchbacks. So good workout. This is much steeper than Benton Falls. I'm surprised that this is only listed as moderate now that we're continuing on. This feels like pretty difficult We've taken several breaks, and I'm not seeing a whole lot of difference between the white and yellow trail. So we might take the white trail back for the loop because this is pretty intense. What'd you find?
It's like a piece of pottery of some kind, old Indian pottery. Actually, Obi found it.
Huh. Interesting.
We're putting it back, so we
Whew.
So where's the wall on this side?
So we're led to believe this is the compound. I don't know if you can hear them in the video. The chimps seem very vocal. We're gonna, bless you, take it through, or look through the binoculars and see what we can see. We're looking with our binoculars right
People
now.
down there, I thought those were the apes. I was like, holy crap, they're walking on two legs.
They can do that.
They can, but it's pretty rare.
With the binoculars you can see pretty good, but you can see with your naked eye as well, them running across the bridge, so it's pretty interesting. They sound ferocious.
I brought my little food. You.
Whew. So we decided to go back on the white trail because it's actually a quicker walk back to the parking lot, and it actually is more treacherous than the yellow. We're going down like a single file near an embankment, so this has been a really adventurous hike today. We committed to the white trail and it's a situation. There you go. This white trail is very challenging going down. I don't think we would have been able to hike up the white trail. Personally, I don't think we'd be able to. But we're making a pretty quick descent, so we're going at a pretty fast clip. Still very, very challenging hike. I would not say for beginners at all. We made it back down. I'm truly very sore. Granted, I had a weighted backpack on and I held Obi's jacket for half of the distance. So we'll call that what it is in terms of the exertion. But beautiful hike in a gorgeous area. What's that? Found a what?
Cave.
Obi found a cave. Let me show you guys.
Oh, guys, she's on.
fall apart. All right, ready?
It's a what? I love it, a banana saver. All right, so we're gonna put it in the oven at 325 for, she said 25 to 30 minutes. So let's do, so this is where I think Tina hides. Tina the wayward turkey, and I am not sure, but I think I see an egg. So I think I'm gonna let my neighbor know.
White spot, whitish.
You're gonna be bigger than that, don't you?
I don't know. I've never really seen a turkey egg.
Maybe we can go. What?
What you doing?
Cheese. Easy cheese.
Yeah, what's your dessert?
Food. It's It's but it's mini cheesecakes.
And go.
Oh, okay.
Blooper reel.
I almost did it with the back end of it.
Now I have to walk out here in the rain. The Cave of Wonders.
Nobody's home.
Yeah, that's okay.